my gorgeous souls from the internet who happen to also be single and interested about what's coming towards you during the month of May. A lot of you are completely new here on my channel, so please allow for me to introduce myself to you. My name is Vanessa Somuayina, and I am a self-published author of 6 best-selling tarot and oracle decks, including the Pastel Journey Tarot deck, the Gentle Heart Tarot deck, and Wild Muse Oracle deck. I've also built a 7-figure spiritual health and wellness business led by my tarot cards called Beau Life Switzerland. And today, I will be reading your May 2025 singles love predictions for you. And in order for you to figure out precisely what's coming to you in love during the month of May, I have prepared these 4 groups for you, and I would like you to pick one of these 4 groups intuitively. Now, I always recommend that you pick whichever group that you feel the most naturally drawn towards. Don't overthink it. However, if you absolutely cannot make up your mind between 2 or more groups, then feel free to tune into multiple groups, because sometimes your private reading is a mixture of multiple groups. And for any of you who love manifestation and want to learn how to manifest your soulmate more quickly, I have my free love manifestation training linked below in the description box. Make sure you check that out if you want to learn how to manifest love more quickly. But coming back to today's readings, these are the 4 groups that I've got prepared for you today. Group number 1 corresponds to the gold foil tarot deck, as well as the yellow calcite crystal shaped in form of a palm stone. Group number 2 corresponds to the portal to the mysterious world of love oracle deck, as well as the rainbow fluorite crystal, which is shaped like a little cloud. Group number 3 corresponds to my self-published and completely sold out Dark Heart Tarot deck, as well as the labradorite crystal that has a dragon shape on it. And group number 4 corresponds to the Inner Child Oracle deck, as well as another labradorite crystal, but this labradorite crystal comes in shape of the skull of a bird. Now, the timestamps to all 4 of these groups, as usual, can be found below in the description box, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section for quick and easy access from your mobile devices, your laptops, your tablets, and your TVs. What I'm now going to do is provide you with a little moment of privacy so you can meditate on these 4 groups. Take your time in order to feel into whichever group feels right for you. And then after this moment of privacy, I will be getting into the readings, starting off immediately with the gold foil tarot deck, which is group 1, as well as the yellow calcite crystal in shape of this palm stone. So if this is the group that you chose, then simply continue watching. And to my other 3 beautiful groups, I will catch you at the click of your timestamps. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 1. You chose the gold foil tarot deck, as well as the yellow calcite crystal palm stone. Here we go, a little close-up for you. Look how perfectly this fits in the palm of your hand. So it is absolutely perfect for meditating, and also just in order to support you energetically right before bed or right when you get up, because this is a very revitalizing stone. So for any of you who feel like love has been draining, or like you just need clarity, you just need certainty, that's exactly what this crystal represents, and exactly why you may have energetically felt drawn to this stone. But let's get into your reading, shall we, group number 1? So first up, we have the 5 of Cups, and we also have the 9 of Wands reversed, and then we have got the 5 of Wands. What I see happening here is a time of fighting to prove your worth coming to an end. I see here within the 5 of Cups, and I hope you can appreciate my honesty, group 1. You have felt like you had to prove yourself. You felt the need to validate to others that you're worthy. You felt the need to. Past, you've tried to prove how you would be the perfect partner, the perfect wife, the perfect person to be with forever. And I see here within the Nine of Wands reverse that actually what has happened is that you've started to ask yourself, is this person that I'm trying to impress, are they even my dream person? You've been starting to reverse the questions and look at people more critically in love. And in May, you're asking yourself, okay, if you're not my dream person, why am I fighting for you? If you're not my dream person and you're not fighting for me, why am I putting this much energy in for you? So in the Five of Wands, I can see here that you're definitely understanding how our culture has made us feel like we're in competition, and you are gaining absolute clarity to the point where you're like, wait, in competition for what? If it's not bringing me peace, why am I trying to compete for it? Next up, we have got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups shows us here that now is a time for you to stay away from anyone who does not fill up your cup. I see in May, you have opted out of any situationships. Group number one, you've opted out of any draining connections and encounters because your self-worth and value has put you in a place where you would rather be alone, like you can see here in the Four of Cups, than be around someone who clearly doesn't value you. And that is going to happen for a few days during the month of May. Let's figure out how many days you're going to be sitting there thinking to yourself, great, now I'm by myself. 16 days of the month of May, you're going to find half of the month is you focusing on yourself, focusing on your growth, focusing on your self-care, not allowing anyone to interrupt, to come into your life, to take away your peace. You are going into a beautiful 2 weeks and 2-day detox from energy vampires to just focus on what you want. And I see here in the Two of Swords, your guides are literally confirming the reason why this is actually happening is because you need to refocus your desires and your actions on your outcome you want in love. You need to find out again what you really want. Is it the house, the marriage, the dog, the 2 kids? Is it the Tesla in the driveway, the Range Rover, the G-Wagon? Whatever it is that you saw as your perfect picture for your future, you are reimagining and envisioning whether it's still fitting. Because the thing is, sometimes we feel bad for changing our mind or for having other things that are more important to us as we grow and evolve. But it's okay for certain times in your life. It might be more important for you to be with someone who has time. And when you don't have a lot of time, you might desire to be with someone who is also successful and busy, but still loyal. So don't feel as though you can't change your mind about what you want, group number one. Focus on getting crystal clear on your desire so you can then go for it. And that's what your 2-month detox from love or any distractions is going to do for you. So I'm moving a little more deeply into this, and the aesthetics, the vibes of this reading, now pairing that up with my Pastel Journey Tarot deck. Guys, this is just aesthetically and energetically, I feel like we are in such a beautiful alignment. And this makes me excited for everyone who is having their deck published with me, who has joined my deck publishing program during the deck masterclass I was hosting just a couple days ago. And it's closed now, by the way, you guys. There's no more entries. You can't join anymore because I want to focus on who's already in the program to get them amazing decks just like this one. So let's get into it, you guys. Let's see what else is coming towards you during the month of May. We've got the Chariot. You know what the Chariot means, group number one? It means fast-paced forward movement. You're not joking around. You'll be alone for a while and you're going to enjoy that alone time. But guess what happens afterwards? You move forward super quickly. What happens afterwards is when you meet someone, things go so quickly that it's almost like this pipeline from single to in a relationship and feeling like you're almost already married. So meeting someone special during the month of May means that you will move extremely quickly to commitment. And the Eight of Pentacles is a reminder to take time to build trust and to build getting to know someone. You can always enjoy the fast rides, but always bear in mind that at the same time, time doesn't lie, and it does take around the 3-month mark to see who someone really is, especially if they're mad, sad, agitated, or they're going through something. That is usually when the masks fall and when the facade really drops with human beings. Perhaps you've noticed that yourself. It's the 3-month mark that you have to work towards and allow to happen, allow that to come before you make any really big decisions like getting married or engaged. And I know this might sound so far-fetched to you, but if you've ever been crazy, wild in love, you know that it can just be a split second between being single and then meeting the right person and feeling like, oh my God, I could literally be with this person forever. I could sign the dotted line right now. So just remember that love can definitely change things so quickly in a way that perhaps if you were not in love, you would think it's impossible. This can't be me, right? And I see here in the Three of Cups that you're having such a good time during the month of May, group number 1. Look at you cheersing with others, drinking boba, bubble tea. For me, it would be matcha. Maybe you're going to join me for a matcha here in Zurich, group number 1. And the Three of Cups, I like to call this the party card. This is a sign of you having a great time with like-minded people, and you're also going to be celebrating with a person that you're romantically interested in. You're going to go out, you're going to meet their friends, they're going to meet your friends, you're all just going to have an amazing time together, and this is something that you're going to remember for months to come. This period in time, this month of May, is a really favorable one where you start off realizing that you have been far too kind and sweet when you didn't need to be. Then you go on your break, you take your time away from the world. What also happens then in love is that you pop back out. Things move super, super quickly, and it feels to you almost like a dream, like a fairy tale, all of these things that are happening in love for you. Wow, the King of Pentacles gives us a very clear message as to who this person is that your guides are trying to tell you about. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because the suit of Pentacles corresponds to the element of earth, and they are someone who likes to wear outfits that are very uniquely curated and also outfits that have bright color accents. They wear jewelry as well, and being the King of Pentacles, they're really good with money, and they're quite wealthy actually. They're quite successful in the earthly realms, and it's important to them to be financially stable and financially free as well. So your King of Pentacles is someone that you will be spending a lot of time with during the end of May. So not at the beginning, not towards the middle, because you're spending that time by yourself and also stepping away from situationships and people who don't honor you, to then towards the end of the month of May, connect with the King of Pentacles and actually allow him to wine and dine you, or them to wine and dine you, whatever your situation ends up being. The Eight of Swords shows us that for whatever reason, group number 1, you still have a lot of walls up, and it's kind of hard for you to let go of the need to control your emotions and your feelings. But babe, it's time that you forget about some of the ways in which, yes, you were traumatized, yes, your heart may have been played with or broken in the past, but don't make the King of Pentacles pay for that during the month of May. Don't make your King of Pentacles feels like he can't even get close to you because of mistakes that someone else has made, and now your King of Pentacles has to pay for it, because it's simply not fair. So if you vow to try your best to stay open, make sure that you leave a crescent moon emoji below in the comment section, just like we have these 3 crescent moons here on the Three of Cups card. Leave that crescent moon emoji below to let me and others know that you vow to be open attraction to this lover coming into your life during the month of May. Literally, your spirit guides in the universe is trying to say to you, group number one, be playful, have fun. Look at the Sandipur spirit that's bringing the vibes, the energy of having a great time. Don't take life and love too seriously, because whenever you do that, you start to overthink the smallest things, and you also start to overthink your behavior in ways that's just not necessary for you to overthink, group number one. You're amazing. If you needed confirmation about the fact that you're also very attractive, this is your confirmation, this is your sign. Your guides are trying to say to you, be playful, have fun with the King of Pentacles, have an amazing time. And if you are a high value single woman and you want to never settle because you know your worth, you don't chase, you attract. And if you need a little bit of additional support from me through divine guidance, tarot readings in a closed community and closed group, check out my soulmate guarantee, which is for high value single women who want to empower each other to never settle and know their worth. And we don't chase, we attract in there. You get love readings, you get love manifestation modules. This is for women who get it. And we understand that even we have moments of doubt when we're alone, when we feel like calling our exes or giving into that situationship, which is why I created this completely closed society that you can come to for support and divine guidance for 24/7 to make sure that you always keep your standards high. And why this is a invitation only society, so you have to apply and answer some questions, and then I will get back to you if you're a great fit for the soulmate guarantee, is because we don't allow victim mentality into this space. This is an application only space for women of all ages and backgrounds, but I take protecting the energy in there extremely seriously, and I want to keep it high vibe and empowered. This is not a place to come and cry about your ex. This is a place to actually be amongst other strong, empowered women who want to find true love that meets their standards. And in the meantime, in your lonely moments when you're feeling a little weak, rather than caving to the temptation of talking to your ex, having a space to come to where you can keep those standards high and where we are all here to uplift you. So you can find that in the description box as well, if that sounds like a space that you want to join and you want to be in. Now, next up, we've got the Ant Spirit. The Ant Spirit tells us, group number one, that the month of May is a month where you will be collaborating with someone that is romantically interested in you when it comes to work. So at work, you'll have a little work husband situation. You will be a little work wifey, or the other way around. You guys know we don't judge on this channel, but what is happening here in the Sandipur spirit, we have the number 51, and then in the Ant spirit, we've got the number 1. So the number 1 showing up is actually a sign that there's a new beginning and you're the initiator. Okay, so you're going through a little bit of more flirtation than you're used to from yourself. So even you are kind of shook, group number 1. Even you are kind of like, oh, I didn't know I had this very flirty part of me that was still somehow alive, that still somehow existed within me, but this is fun. This feels really great. And being a little flirtatious actually shows that you're taking life to a new fun level, like the Sandipur spirit was bringing as a message, don't take life too seriously, and that's exactly what you're going to end up doing. You're going to start off taking life seriously, and then you're going to realize, wait, why am I doing this to myself? It could be so much easier. Then you're going to slowly lean back, you're going to relax, you're going to actually have fun flirting and just keeping the options open for better. But your main source of romantic interest is the King of Pentacles, group number 1. And I want us to delve a little more deeply into what's happening here with the King of Pentacles, because this is a huge point of interest. So I will clear and cleanse the space and be right back to guide you even more deeply into your reading. You don't have to lift a finger or do a thing. Simply stay put and I'll be right back with you, group number 1. Welcome back, my gorgeous soul of group number 1. The King of Pentacles is calling. The King of Pentacles wants a little more attention, and that's what we're going to give him with these astro dice too. So let's see what we've got. We have got with the King of Pentacles some Aquarius placements for him. And then let's see what else we've got with our, our astro dice actually landed on Virgo outside of the video frame, I think. Not 100% sure. I was focused on catching the die rather than focusing on whether it was in the frame or not, but it landed on Virgo. So we have Aquarius and Virgo energy, and this makes for someone who is mega detail oriented. This makes for someone who is irresistible, a little wild, super independent. So it makes sense why they're so successful, because for one, they crave independence, and then for two, they're also really hardworking. So they're not one of these people who are spiritually in tune and broke. They're spiritually in tune and in tune with what they want, and they will stop at nothing to get it. And I'm getting that same energy for how they feel about you. All right, we've also got sound healing. So they have an instrument in their home. When you go to the King of Pentacles home, you'll see that he either has a guitar, some sort of singing bowl. He has instruments, and beats are a big part as well. And then we've also got pleasure. Group number 1, Spirit is very clearly trying to communicate to you. Look, what's happening here with the King of Pentacles is there will be pleasure, there will be intimacy. Things are not going to be PG-13 during the month of May, and you're going to be listening to some really great music while all of this is happening. So you may be going right now through some little mental movies, group number 1. And I want you to enjoy this moment where you are just already envisioning what's happening, because it's going to be enjoyable and you're going to have a good time during the month of May. And I want you to know in sound healing and pleasure that you can already now curate your playlist. Perhaps you even already have a playlist for this intimate moment, because you're going to be the DJ. You're going to be the one who is putting on the music, and you're going to want to put on music that you really resonate with and that makes you feel attractive. And my viewers range from all ages to all parts of the world. So your music may be music from the 80s, the 90s. Perhaps you are into pop, you're into Lana Del Rey. Maybe you really love music from people such as Elvis Presley, for example. Perhaps you're old school and you like film music. You like music from James Bond movies, from Pretty Woman, and so on. Next up, we have the Clan of the Wolf Heart. We are the ones we've been waiting for. And during the month of May, you're going to actually come to this huge spiritual awakening and epiphany, which is funny because it will come to you when you're spending time with your King of Pentacles romantically. What's suddenly going to hit you is that now that you have your King of Pentacles person by your side, or now that you're enjoying romance, it's like you don't need it anymore. It's like the fascination has gone away to the degree where you feel like, I am so whole, I'm so full, and I'm really enjoying that I have this romantic person in my life, but I'm also so good with myself. I also see just how much I really deserve to be treated so kindly, and how much I deserve for someone to actually care about my pleasure, like the King of Pentacles does. And you're thinking back at so many times where you undervalued yourself, group number 1, and you're thinking how you're never going to let that happen again. You're thinking about younger you, even teenage you, and how you accepted things because you did not know any better. But now you do, and now you're going to protect yourself. No more allowing people to take advantage of your kindness or your naivete. And you also want to be a good role model to the young girlies and women around you who perhaps have not yet learned this lesson. And you can maybe save them from some of the things you've gone through if you model a type of role model that they can look up to. Now in Padma Sundari, one thing that I see here is that literally out of all of the darkness you've been through, literally out of all of the challenges, as you can see in this beautiful heart chakra card and the third eye opening, out of all of that, light is born. Out of everything that was a challenge in love in your life with trusting people, group number 1, light is coming from it in May. And rather than letting all of your challenges, everything that you had to go through to stop you from being open to love, you are actually using it as now your biggest strength, as being the kind of person who is so open to sharing love, to giving to others, and is so incredibly generous that you're actually literally changing your community. You're changing everyone around you. You are changing everything because you're setting an example that nobody else has ever set before you. Now, let's see what else that Spirit needs you to know about your love life during the month of May. We have Nana Buluku. She rests to create. Remember how important it is for you to rest to create, because when you are constantly in the hamster wheel, you're just on go, go, go mode, and you never take time to relax, to go to the spa, to get your pedicure, manicure, a massage, or even just take a day to just like bed rot and not do anything, but really relax. So I don't mean sitting there and being really anxious about your to-do list not being done, because then you're ruminating, then you're not actually relaxing, then you're sitting down and not doing anything, but you're just mentally still exhausting yourself. You know what I mean, group number 1? So in Nana Buluku, know that this is a time for you to rest, and then you'll create more. In May, the more time that you rest, the more time that you also spend with your lover, with the King of Pentacles, the more you actually get done when you're apart from them, and it's time for you to work, and it's time for you to kind of get out of the lover's realm and lover's sphere. Now, in Pacha Karmak, I can see here that the month of May is really nourishing your soul in so many ways. Your love life is nourished, it's full. It's like more is happening during the month of May than happens for most people in an entire year when it comes to love in your life, group number 1. Going from the epiphanies of realizing you deserve more, you deserve better, to detoxing from love altogether and not allowing anyone to have access to you, so you can really heal and view things from a distance and come to your own realizations of what you want moving forward, to then very quickly the King of Pentacles coming into your life, sweeping you off your feet, you having intimate, beautiful moments with this person, you enjoying their company, them taking you on dates, and really just going through this rebirth of this is what I deserve, this is the standard, and I'm holding it. So group number 1, this is the reading that I've received for you for the month of May, and it's looking so wholesome, so full circle, and really like a month of stunning transformation for you. Let me know below in the comment section if this resonates, and if you're completely new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to never miss one of our upcoming readings like we do every single week of the year. You guys know, you can always count on me. I've got over 700 or 800 videos on my channel right now, pick a card reading videos. So know that whenever you need a little pick-me-up, I'm right here, sis. Now, my gorgeous soul, I'm sending you so much love wherever you are on our planet, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 2. You chose the portal to the mysterious world of love, as well as the rainbow fluorite crystal, which is shaped in the shape of this gorgeous little cloud. So this is actually a crystal that a dear subscriber sent to me. It's so sweet, it's so cute, I absolutely love it. And the rainbow fluorite is actually a crystal that helps you to overcome limiting beliefs and mental blockages. So let's see what that means for you for the month of May, group number 2, to find out precisely what's coming towards you romantically speaking. So I can't wait to get into this. I have a feeling that this reading is going to have a lot of insane aha moments for you. So I do urge you to watch your prediction all the way to the end to make sure you don't miss out on any of these divine messages. First up, we've got celebrate. You're going to be celebrating in May, and the love that you share with those who matter the most is what will bring more love into your life. So being at someone's birthday, at someone's wedding, at someone's get-together where you're already celebrating with loved ones, there you are going to meet someone really special, because love attracts more love, right? That is the law of attraction. Like attracts like. So love already being existent in abundance will attract more love. So the more you're spending time around loved ones and people that you care about, the more you will actually find that love comes into your life. Then we've also got a proposal. This is either your proposal or the proposal of a loved one close to you that you are celebrating, group number 2. So an offer or proposal in the near future is coming as a huge surprise, and I know it might feel like it's far away or impossible, group number 2, but if there's one thing that I want you to take from this reading is to never say never. And then what we've got next, group number 2, is secret. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being 100% truthful. So during the month of May, you're going to figure out and unravel some secrets during the celebrations that are going to feel like good secrets, though, because you're going to find out someone wants to propose, but you're actually not allowed to know, but this is a very positive secret to figure out, right? This is something that you like hearing because it shows that something is being planned that will be a beautiful romantic surprise. So this secret is going to be unraveled, but judging by the rest of your reading so far, this is a very positive secret that is going to come to light. Then we've also got music. So going out, having a good time, going to parties, that's your love life during the month of May, group number 2. And don't say no to the parties. Don't say no to the get-togethers. Music is what's going to bring you together with your soulmate, with your perfect person. And you are an empowered, beautiful, and driven person. You deserve nothing less than to enjoy your life. You're not just meant to go to work and pay bills and then go to sleep and repeat and eat every single day. You are meant to go out and have a good time. You will also be invited to go watch a movie. That is where you will see a proposal as well. So you'll be watching a romantic movie or a rom-com, a romantic comedy, and there will be a proposal within that movie. And just as a joke, you're going to make a joke about being proposed to yourself, and you're not going to realize how soon your own proposal is actually just around the corner, group number 2, and how quickly you're actually manifesting your soulmate into being, how quickly you're actually manifesting your perfect person into your life. Now let's move a little more deeply into it. Next up, we've got the 7 of Swords from my Pastel Journey tarot deck, which tells us here that, again, you're going to find out about what's being planned. And I see here within the 10 of Swords that this is information that you were not supposed to know. But here within the Devil, this is all a sweet rom-com. The month of May is a month of no situation being serious or involving heartbreak, but everything you're figuring out is actually just learning surprises, romantic surprises you shouldn't have known, but because your intuition is so on point, you can feel when things are coming. And the Devil is actually also an indication that the month of May is going to be a month that's a little naughty, group number 2. It's going to be a month where people are going to be like, okay, so on the external plane, you look like this sweet, innocent person. You might even have this baby face, right? You might even get ID'd, even though it's absolutely not your time to be ID'd anymore because you're far above the age where it might not be legal for you to be drinking or going out or doing whatever it is that's getting you ID'd, but it's still happening. And I do see here that who you are in public and who you are behind closed doors are two very different things. And that's very exciting to anyone that you're with, romantically speaking. I see here that your family is in full support of your love life during the month of May, finally, because I do also see with your family being on board, that you have had your own challenges with your family, with love, with how love intertwines with your family, and how to unify all of that. And I want you to know here, with your family being so close, that actually makes you feel really protected and excited to potentially even have your own family at one point. We have two cards that popped out as I was shuffling, which is positive affirmations and meditate. Not to call you out, group number 2, but when's the last time that you meditated? When's the last time, group number 2, that you did positive affirmations? When is the last time that you did this? Leave a little rainbow emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you are going to meditate and do your positive affirmations right from the moment you've received your reading, because you know it's good for you. You know it's some much needed self-care. You know it's just going to help you to attract better partners and just be hotter, more confident, and more yourself than you've ever been. So affirmations, positive ones, for example, could be, I love myself, I'm brave, I'm beautiful, I choose love, I am worthy, I'm grateful, I'm healthy, and I'm happy. These are all written on our positive affirmations card. And write a gratitude list. Gosh, Spirit is really like, when it comes to love, group number 2, you have been slacking in your self-care, okay? You have been slacking in taking care of yourself spiritually, and your guides, your angels are really like, group number 2, what is up? Why are you doing this? Like, why are you not writing your gratitude lists? Why are you not doing your positive affirmations and meditating? And what your guides want to communicate to you is to not wait till you feel like you need it. It's just like, you shouldn't wait till you're sick to go to the doctor. You should be preventing beforehand, right? You shouldn't not brush your teeth until you have cavities and then go to the dentist. You have to do the maintenance. You have to brush, floss, tongue scrape, oil pull, make sure you're using mouthwash, whatever it is that your routine is. There's also that little water thing, hydra cleaning, I'm not sure what it's even called, water flossing. There's so many different ways. You pick your own way that works for you, but the most important thing is to be consistent. And literally your angels are like, hey, don't fall off just because you're in love in May. Don't stop taking care of yourself spiritually and mentally just because it feels so good to be in love and to be loved, and for you to actually have someone who wants to be with you forever, who wants to show you how much that they care. Enjoy that, but don't neglect caring for you because you're so entangled in love, okay? It's still really important that you give you love and that you don't make all the love you're receiving 100% an external thing again, all right? We've already been down that path, group number 2, and we don't want to go down that path again. We also have this reddish cat that we see here for you in Watch a Movie, that I'm just getting a message that you'll see a red cat not long after your prediction, and you'll also see sunglasses in the shape of hearts, pink or purple sunglasses in the shape of hearts, and a choker necklace that has a locket on it, okay, that has like this keyhole charm on it. And that will be your confirmation that the reading you've received today is going to be far more accurate than you ever thought possible, and that this was truly meant for you. Spirit has a few more messages. What I'm going to do now, group number 2, is I'm going to clear and cleanse the space, and then I'll be right back and we can delve even more deeply into your prediction. You don't have to do a thing. You don't have to lift a finger. Simply lean back, relax, and enjoy, and we'll delve even more deeply into your prediction. Welcome back, group number 2. So let's delve even more deeply into your prediction, shall we? And let's see precisely what message that you're meant to receive about your love life, numerologically speaking. Okay, we've got a card that just did not want to allow us to continue shuffling. Let's see what number will be revealed. 0330, love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibility to others, progress and creativity, Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. This is an amazing time for you in May to meet new people and to meet your soulmate in a very unexpected way, and for things to move very quickly from there on out. And a number 33 is your lucky number during the month of May. All right, so pay close attention to this. And then we've also got crystal clear. Clarity is what you will receive romantically in May. No situationships, no wondering whether they like you or not, no asking yourself whether you've made the right choice or not. You will simply know. And that is when something is right. Something is right when you know, when there's no guessing, when there's no, am I in the right place? Do they really value me? The right person will not leave any room for guesswork, and crystal clarity is what we've got here for you for the month of May. Next up, we've also got disconnect. You're doing a little digital detox during the month of May, disconnecting with anything that is not giving you clarity. So that's why clarity and disconnect from my Wild Muse Oracle deck, they both showed up within your reading, because it shows that you are not available for things that stress you out anymore. You've outgrown that. You're too old, you're too mature, you're also in a sense just too tired for any games. So you're simply not making yourself available for it. You're removing yourself from it because guess what? You've been there, done that. You don't need to be open to it. And when it comes to love, I see that you pulled a plug very quickly, just like we have here, the plug being held in disconnect, and move on when something doesn't suit you. Now, the pig spirit is an indication to use your mind really wisely, group number 2. So be smart about love during the month of May. As I see here within the deer spirit, a message that sometimes you like a little bit of the bad boy type of vibe. Okay, apply whatever pronouns are for your situation, but I see here that you've definitely went for the person who didn't go for you, who wasn't as interested in you as you were in them, and perhaps that was even what made them interesting, especially if you're considered kind of conventionally attractive and usually you get what you want, and then all of a sudden you encounter someone who doesn't give you what you want, and you're like, wait a minute, this is interesting. And I see here within the lizard spirit, dream your dream love life into being by using your mind wisely. Remember that what it is that you think is what actually happens in your life, what you think you become, what you think you create. So think thoughts of the love life that you desire. Think thoughts of the things that you want more of, not what you want less of. Attract by staying connected to the vision of the lover that you desire. And the turtle spirit is a reminder that slow and steady always wins the race. So being single is not a bad thing, group number 2. And that is also precisely why I literally developed the Soulmate Guarantee. It is a space for people like you and I who are single, okay, for high value single women who want to empower each other to never settle. Understand the principles that we don't chase, we simply attract, and who love to receive daily love readings to make sure we stay on the right track. This is for women who get it, but even the women who get it, even we sometimes have moments of feeling alone late at night, or calling our exes, or giving into a situationship, and that's why I created this closed society that you can come to for support and divine tarot guidance, manifestation modules on love that's open 24/7, so you can make sure that you always keep your standards high. And it is intentionally curated. This is not a space for women with like victim mentality or this woe is me attitude. No, this is an application only membership for women of all ages, of all backgrounds, but this is going to be kept high vibe and super empowered. And to protect that energy, I've created this as a invitation only membership space, and you can find the link to it in the description box if this sounds like exactly where you want to be, because sometimes you feel like you haven't been in a relationship for so long and maybe you'll be alone forever, or you sometimes feel kind of tempted to reach out to your ex or to download the dating apps again, or to kind of give in to this situationship that you know is kind of beneath your worth and your value. And sometimes you just need a girlfriend, you just need a big sis, you just need like a community of like-minded strong women who are going to say, no, you know, you're too good for that. Rather than texting him, text us. Rather than going and making a fool of yourself, like leave a voice message in here, text us what's going on, listen to these tarot messages about real love and find your soulmate in that way, rather than constantly getting hung up and constantly getting caught up in these relationships that are meaningless and that are just wasting your time and your beauty and your youth. And by youth, I mean that even if you're in your 40s or 50s, you will still never be as young as you are right now. So that is still your youth for that cycle of your life. Next up, we've got Pacha Karmak. So in Pacha Karmak, the month of May is actually a month of learning to have only romantic relationships that are nourishing to your soul. And you're realizing when you disconnect from asking others for their opinion about love, just in a way, how many people are super disconnected from their soul, are super disconnected from being authentic or from being actually open to having deep conversations. And you are a very deep person. I see here in Padma Sundari, literally you've gone through so many heartaches and heartbreaks also in your family lineage, that now from that darkness, from that struggle, you have become a light. You are a source of inspiration for so many other individuals who feel like they are going through darkness and they don't know if they're going to make it out the other end. And your story is so inspirational and it deserves to be shared. So one thing that Spirit is telling me is podcast, YouTube channel. It's starting your story, starting to share your story on Instagram, and sharing your story in a way that is vulnerable. So being yourself, being authentic, and being fearless, and just taking bold, messy action, and knowing that when it comes to love, literally the more you're yourself and the more clear you are about what you want. Like, for example, you want someone who is there for you, who texts you good morning, good night, who takes care of your emotions, who makes sure that you feel safe. When you make that crystal clear and you don't receive that, even though you've communicated it, disconnect. Don't give them another chance. Don't give them more of your time, because just think about it, group number 2. If your dream person were before you and they were to say to you, hey, I really want to hear from you in the mornings and at night, like first thing when I wake up, like I love reading your messages whenever you're up. And when I go to bed, I love to just have a little good night ritual. For your dream person, you would be so ecstatic to have that ritual, wouldn't you? So literally, if someone isn't ecstatic to do that for you, ask them out, disconnect, block, delete, remove. Don't even allow them to see your story. They should not have the privilege of knowing what's going on in your life, because there's a lot of weird people who will watch your stories endlessly and forever, even though you don't follow each other. So they will literally manually type in your name. You guys can tell I have a lot of experience with this. They will literally manually type in your name every single day, watch every single one of your WhatsApp stories. And you will think to yourself, what are you doing? Dude, like you already have another girlfriend, you're married, you're in this way other situation. I wanted to have something for real. You did not allow that to be a possibility. So why is it that now that I valued myself and walked away, now you're so interested in me and in my life, when you could have just been interested when I actually cared? And that's where you're coming to this epiphany that there are some people who, and they're not toxic, they are just in their own healing process, where they start to care when you stop caring. but that doesn't make for a healthy relationship. It might be exciting and fun and nerve-wracking, all of those things, but it doesn't make for a healthy relationship. And when you learn that crazy in love is to be avoided and you just go for steady in love, group number 2, May is the month where you're just all about being wise, being gentle, and you would rather take things slow and really learn who someone is before you make up your mind or settle on anything that isn't meant for you. So group 2, this is the reading that I've received for you. I trust that you found this insightful. Feel free to also leave a turtle emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you watched your reading all the way to the end and you're a real one. And of course, don't forget to check out the soulmate guarantee as well as my free manifestation training below in the description box. And I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 3. You chose my Dark Heart Tarot deck as well as the labradorite crystal with this beautiful dragon carved into it. So let's get straight into your reading after. Ooh, look at your crystal. I love how the labradorite reflects the light in such mystical blue hues depending on how the light hits this gorgeous stone. And quite literally, the labradorite is a stone that allows for you to shapeshift, that allows for you to find comfort regardless of what's happening in your love life. You know how to handle every situation. So we've got the Hierophant in reverse as well as the Four of Cups in reverse. Now what this means for you for the month of May, group number 3, is that all bets are off the table. What you thought to be true before is no longer going to be true in May. So if you thought that you, for example, wanted the white picket fence and the traditional marriage, May is going to change everything. If you thought that you wanted the bad boy, actually May is going to bring you a good guy. So the month of May is going to kind of turn everything on its head for you. And then we've also got the Nine of Blades, which actually represents you going through a time of debunking a lot of self-limiting beliefs that you put on love. Many of the ways in which you thought love should go is not what you wanted. You're realizing it's what your mom wanted for you. It's what your dad wanted for you. It's what you saw in Disney movies growing up. It's what TV taught you. It's what everyone around you is trying to say is what love should look like. But you're actually figuring out what you really want out of love, and you're realizing it's not what everyone else wants. And I see here within the Seven of Pentacles reverse that what you absolutely don't need, because you're independent and ambitious and you can completely provide for yourself, is someone who thinks that they can win you over with material accomplishments and material things. Of course, you want someone who is successful and who has their life together. Group number 3, you deserve that. That goes without say. But you are not into someone who is trying to impress you just with money alone. That does not impress you. Actually, it makes you feel sorry for them because it makes you think that they must not really have anything else to offer, that they think this would work on you. And it also makes you ask yourself, who have they dated in the past that they think that this will fly? So May is definitely a month of you having people try to impress you with their money and it being a total flop. And I see here within the Ace of Crystals that instead you're so focused on growing, elevating, and increasing your own net worth, your own assets, your own income, that you don't even have time to pay attention to anything that is not in alignment with what you want in love. You don't have time to waste in situationships. You don't have time to waste with your exes, because one thing that I do see in the Nine of Blades, the Hierophant, and the Four of Cups is that your ex is going to come back. Your ex is going to be wanting to be together with you, and you're gonna just literally say to them, no, like, I want a new beginning. That's what the Ace of Cups represents. The Ace of Cups is one of the most favorable cards that you can receive when it comes to love. And I want you to know here When it comes to love here in the Ace of Cups, this is all about you understanding. Literally, it is time for you to upgrade from anything that you've experienced before, romantically speaking, to have a completely new beginning when it comes to love, to have a completely new and fresh start. And I want you to understand here within the Ace of Cups that new and fresh love will come with an experience of getting flowers, getting picked up for the date, getting things paid for, getting taken care of emotionally, spiritually, and also financially in ways how in the past you never experienced it to this type of depth and this type of degree. And again, everything is going to be put upside down for you in love. Of course, you can do things for yourself. You're independent. You don't need anyone. You're very ambitious. But it feels good to be able to reside in soft, beautiful, feminine energy and to just simply be able to relax. Now, what I see coming towards you in May is the unpacking of emotional baggage because you feel safe and because you feel like you're able to do so. And what Spirit is also saying in the next message that we're receiving is that because you feel safe, you're really on fire, and you feel on fire, you feel really attractive. So in order to feel turned on, in order to feel like doing anything physically, if you know what I mean, group number 3, you have to feel safe. You have to feel like this person makes me feel at ease with unpacking my emotions. This person makes me feel at ease with telling them about some of my insecurities, which I always recommend take your time before you unravel too much of yourself to a new person. But as long as it feels good for you, group number 3, make sure that that is basically the benchmark. Does it feel good? Does it feel authentic? Does it feel like you're being yourself? If the answer is yes, then that is your green light to go for it. But let's delve a little more deeply into your reading, group number 3, shall we? To figure out more messages about what's coming towards you. So we've got the Wasp Spirit, which is saying sometimes life stings. Beware for the month of May to not get too close to any wasps or vampires, group number 3. Okay, so when you're feeling on fire and very confident, you might get this feeling of, should I maybe text my ex back? Should I maybe be okay with this situationship? Don't do it. And if you need additional support, I have created a community called the Soulmate Guarantee. This is an invitation only, high value single women circle. And this is for those of us who want to empower each other to never settle for less and to always know our worth and to learn how to manifest. So we don't chase, but we attract. The info to that is below in the description box. As I said, it's application only because this is not a mental health support group. This is not a victim mentality space. This is a space for empowered, high vibrational energy women, and the absolute most important thing is to protect that energy and to keep it that way, which is why, as I mentioned, it's application only. You have to answer a few questions, and if you're a good fit, then I will get back to you on joining the group, because this is a network, this is a community to turn to in exactly those moments when you're feeling like you need divine guidance. And there's readings in there, love readings specifically. This is all about love, all right? That's why it's called the Soulmate Guarantee. So as you're using my mega powerful manifestation modules that are within the membership to attract your soulmate, you don't end up in the meantime settling for something less or for someone that you should not go back to. Next up, we've got the Cow Spirit. So remember, if you need support, that's what we've got right there. We hold each other to our high standards and make sure that we actually get out of love what we deserve and what we really want. The Cow Spirit brings you the message that miracles are endless. Life is truly super abundant, and you may feel or have felt before that in life, when you found someone you love, you get really afraid of losing them because you're afraid that you'll never meet someone who makes you feel the way that they do. And let me tell you something, group number 3, you're right. you're never going to meet someone like them again, because every single relationship and connection is unique. And I know it can sting to hear that, but know that it's coming from a big sis type of place of showing you how every connection will be unique, which means that the next connection is going to be so unique in its own way that you will feel like the miracles are endless, because each person has something so beautiful and unique that is irreplaceable, which means you are also irreplaceable. Now, the snake spirit brings you the message, it's time to heal, group number 3. Take time away from snakes, from anyone who has made you feel like you couldn't trust them, from anyone who has broken your trust. Take time away from snakes, especially the venomous ones. Take time away from people who don't know how to communicate, who have hurt your feelings. The snake spirit is all about shedding that old skin, shedding the skin of the old you and becoming this empowered version of yourself that you've always meant to be, and to think on your feet, okay? As already mentioned, the ex, the situationship, they are like gnats, like fruit flies. They are swirling around you during May because they can see how you're leveling up. And it's funny how whenever you're doing your absolute best and you're leveling up, it's so funny. I need to tell you this story where I had literally posted one time on my Instagram stories that I've never been this happy being single, being by myself, only caring for myself. And then guess who had to DM me? Because this person, they have been in my archive in WhatsApp forever, and I don't talk to this situationship person anymore because I will not allow the disrespect. And we don't follow each other on social media, but they watch every single one of my stories and they think that I don't see it, but I see it. And the thing is, that means that they manually type in my name every single day in the search bar, right? Because we don't follow each other and they already have a girlfriend. And why is it that when I say I'm doing the best I ever have, just being single and focusing on myself, they try to DM me and they try to text me? They try to get my attention. And it's so many times when they see you thriving, when they see you on a completely new level and being happy without them, there's a lot of people that just, they can't take it, they can't stand it, they don't want to see it happening. And just like what I told you with my situation, it's like this person has a girlfriend that they have publicly posted on Instagram, for example, and what good would come out of it if I were to talk to this person other than disrespect? They are disrespecting their current girlfriend by even trying to contact me. They are disrespecting me. They're disrespecting themselves. And what good is going to come out of this entire thing? And that is what I want you to ask yourself, group number 3, every time you are not sure whether you should respond or react. Ask yourself what good will come from it or could come from it. And if there's not much good that will come from it, just don't do it. Just don't engage in it. And furthermore, leave a red heart emoji below in the comment section if you are enjoying your reading and if you can't wait for us to delve a little more deeply into it, because Spirit has some more messages for you, group number 3. So just hold on tight. I'm going to clear and cleanse the space, and then we'll get a little more deeply into your May love prediction. So you don't have to lift a finger or do a thing, and I'll be right back with you. All right, group number 3, welcome back. Let's delve a little more deeply into your May love reading, shall we? So first up, we've got Abuela medicine, which is the remedy of the grandmothers, and then we have Intikana. So in Intikana, I want you to know we've got the child of light. You are from a lineage of healers. You are from a lineage of perhaps even witches, from a lineage of divine and native roots that run deep into plant medicine, being part of those rituals. And you are a star seed. You are a light worker, which means you are a child of the light, group number 3. You identify as someone here in the Abuela medicine who uses medicine from the grandmothers, uses medicine from your lineage, perhaps even without knowing. For example, if there are certain spices, right, certain scents that you naturally feel drawn towards, you never knew that it's actually part of your tradition, part of your family's history and lineage to use this within your own beauty rituals, cooking rituals. But if you do a little bit of research, you'll realize that this affinity towards certain things was passed down to you. And then we've got the clan of the wolf heart. We are the ones we've been waiting for. May is going to give you this huge aha moment, this huge epiphany and spiritual enlightenment that all of this time you thought that you were waiting for a soulmate or for love, but actually you just needed to find yourself. You just needed to find your purpose. You just needed to have the area of your life ignite and spark up of understanding what you want to do, finally starting that business, finally doing the podcast, the YouTube, finally actually understanding what creative project you will bring to life, whether it's your own tarot deck, whether it's your own brand of incense, whether it's becoming a Reiki healer, a yoga teacher, or perhaps a tarot reader yourself. And the grasshopper spirit shows that you're taking a huge leap of faith during the month of May. And you know why? It's because you are not allowing for someone else's opinion to control you. You are not allowing for others to tell you what to do or how to feel about your dreams or your aspirations. It's because you're understanding you were always meant to be divinely different. You were always meant to be the one who is the king of taking the leaps of faith. As you can see here, our grasshopper has a crown on its head, and the bat spirit reverse shows us that you've gone through so many shifts and changes and transformations. If one looks at your childhood pictures, yes, there are parts of your face that are the same, but you've changed so profoundly. You're basically unrecognizable, and you've gone through so much transformation, so many rebirths, so much preparation. Now it's time to just do. Now it's time to just claim. Now it's time to come for everything that was always meant to be yours. And when it comes to love, I see that you are meant to end up with someone with whom you work with and collaborate with professionally as well. The ant spirit shows here that this is someone who understands money and finances, but they also understand your creative knack and your creative nature, and they actually push you and encourage you to be more creative, and they find ways how you can allocate more funds and more time and more energy towards your creative projects because they want to support it. And they can tell that every time they support your creative ventures, a light within you just ignites even more brightly, and you shine. You become so playful, you become so fun, and it takes away all of the heaviness that you have had on you during times where you've always had to be serious. Group number 3. What I see here is that you were always forced to be quite literally like the eldest sibling, the one who takes care of others. You were always forced to take care of your parents, your boss, your coworkers in ways how it really wasn't your responsibility. But if you did not do it, then who would have done it? Who would have delivered? Who would have completed the project? Who would have put food on the table? Who would have taken care of the others, right? And here within the Sandipper spirit, when that happens, it can take away from parts of your playfulness. It can take away so much from your childlike sense of wonderment and from having a part of you that is very chill and even at times childish. But knowing that you can reclaim that and that you don't have to allow for the world to take that away from you without your permission is what I see in May is making you really attractive, because you're fun, you're playful. When you're with the right person and you can actually trust them, you can actually trust that when you make a plan, when you say what you're going to do together, it's going to happen. You can trust them with money. You can trust them with being on time to pick you up, to make travel plans, to carry the bags, to drive you safely to the destination, to make sure the credit cards are working, to make sure that you get to the Airbnb safely. I see here within the 5 of Swords that you have had so many instances where you had to basically like nag and fight, and in so many ways repeat yourself that you don't have the energy in you anymore. And you don't have the energy in the relationship either, to do that again, group number 3. So it's really a time for you to take the leap, to only even consider someone where you can tell, okay, there's no communication friction, because that's the last thing that you desire. And within justice, there is justice coming towards you with someone that you used to date. So if there was a court case, a divorce, if they did you wrong in a way that is lawfully wrong as well, I want you to know that the month of May actually is going to bring you final justice, the final answer that you wanted, and you're going to be free. That's why the Sandipur spirit showed up. That's why you're so playful, you're fun, you can let go of the weight that was resting on your shoulder, and you can enjoy the love that's here for you in May. You can enjoy the present moment, the present love, the present experiences. So group number 3, this is the reading that I've received for you for your love life for the month of May. I trust that you found this insightful and that it resonated. Feel free to let me know below in the comment section, group number 3, and wherever you are on our gorgeous planet. I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 4. You chose the Inner Child Oracle as well as the labradorite skull, bird skull. Here we go. Just making sure that you can see this all in focus. Look at the beautiful reflection that this labradorite is giving us, and how fun that the skull almost looks very similar to the nails that I've got today for this reading. So this is a crystal that helps you to unlock your mystical, most divine self. And I will just put your crystal right up here, perhaps with our skull facing down. And the bird is obviously a symbol of freedom. So I can't wait to get into your May love prediction to see what all of this means with our Inner Child Oracle, which I just purchased as of recently. This is by Amanda Lynn Ayling. And I can't wait to see what Amanda Lynn has put in these cards and within these messages for us to receive in your love prediction group 4. So first up, we've got the let go of the past. First up, we've got let go of the past. It is time to envision a new story. Literally, Spirit is bringing to you the message to completely cut off all exes, completely let go of any situationship, of any ex that still has access to you or that you are still speaking to during the month of May. Because when you let go of the past, you can actually envision a new story, because every time you even engage with someone who knew the old you, you are actually hardening those connections in your brain to be even more hardwired and to repeat and for you to remain your old self. So if you want to elevate, if you want to do better, if you want to live a better love life, let go of the past. That is the first and most impactful message that your guides are bringing to your attention for the month of May, even if that means that you feel alone, because it's kind of this gut punch when you're absolutely by yourself, when you don't have anyone messaging you, even if it's one of those people that you're pretending is so annoying, but actually it's validation that you kind of like. Let go of it, group number 4. You don't need it. In number 13, find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. There's literally a community waiting just for you to find it, to connect with it, and for you to be part of. So you're not using your energy for exes or situationships that don't deserve you, group number 4. So this community, it could be your friends, it could be my soulmate guarantee circle, which is invitation only, but the link is below in the description box. Perhaps that is your haven. Maybe your haven is a tarot sanctuary, a tarot club. Perhaps it's going out and finding a new coffee or matcha spot. For me, it would be matcha, where you go to and you feel really safe. You do work from there and you meet your friends there, and you just overall forget about the exes, forget about the situationships. They don't deserve your energy or your attention, no matter whether you're speaking to them or you're just thinking about them. Next, we've got 42. You deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Even if you're advanced in age, and by advanced in age, I know that sounds so funny, but I have viewers of all different age ranges, and some of you are in your 40s and your 50s and your 60s even. Let yourself be known. You deserve to be seen. Dress how you want to dress. Be completely free, no matter the age that you're at, no matter the shape that you're in, and allow yourself to be seen in the sense of being unapologetic that yes, you are single and you're happy. And it's so funny how when you're single and happy and you express it, there are a lot of people who can't take it. So don't be surprised if you get some backlash from people, group number 4. But remember that you deserve to be seen in this world. You don't have to hide just because your life isn't what is pictured as the picture perfect Disney movie. You're the villain and you're hot. You're the villain and you're like the femme fatale. You are the magnetic muse of the month of May. Be still. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence just to be. And when I say you're the villain, I mean the villain in the eyes of people who can't control you. And the more still that you are, what I see here, group number 4, with the number 4, the more still you are, the more people are going to get agitated that they can't control you and that their words are just falling on deaf ears with you. Be still, and that will reveal your true lovers and your true friends. Because when you're still, you'll see who checks in on you and who cares about why you're still. And you'll see when you're still also who moves on because you've become uninteresting. Those people don't deserve your attention anyways. And when you're still, you'll also see who was only here for you to validate them. And being still will reveal so much. And there's a reason why people say that the smartest people in the room are usually the ones who listen. They're usually the most quiet people in the room. Just like the most wealthy people in the room are usually the ones who speak about their accomplishments and show off the very, very least. And I see that energy in you all through May, group number 4. Next up, we have this gorgeous purple tiger, the diamond tiger of the black moon. Second chances bring success. Your guides want you to know here that there is a second chance that will be successful during the month of May. While you let go of every single person from your past, there is one second chance that Spirit wants you to know is the only person who deserves it. And we're going to figure out precisely who this person is. Let's see, group number 4. We've got an Aries, all right? Aries energy, the energy of someone who is outgoing, of someone who is very self-confident and has this Aries energy of actually, when they want to be with you, they will make it abundantly clear. So when that Aries says to you, you know what, I want to be with you forever, I want to do right by you, that is the only person, the only exception that I see here is allowed into your sphere, group number 4. The only person with whom a second chance will be successful, because there are exceptions to rules. This is your exception. I don't want to botch the name of this beautiful native depiction. So blessings from the son of Hana Pasha. And I want you to know here that what you're receiving is a lot of attention from the right crowd during the month of May. The more you let go of all of the people that didn't deserve you, the ex, the situationship, the more the right people will give you attention and your self-worth will start to increase and go up. Another thing that I'm also seeing here is you going to a high-end bar and restaurant and wearing something that has a either tiger print, a snake print, or some sort of fluffy part that resembles something we would see naturally in an animal, in a cute or very gorgeous animal in a mammal. And I see here that we've got this turquoise changing woman. Estenet Lehi, you guys who actually know the pronunciation of these, please go easy on me. So this corresponds to the number 2. The meaning of this card is for you to be deeply entrenched in who you really are. So be authentic to yourself, connect to your emotions, trust your intuition when you meet someone new. Because one thing that I also see here is only one person with whom a second chance will bring success with. All of the new people, take them through the intuition test and listen to your intuition with the new people coming into your life during the month of May. Because what I am getting here is that there will be new people. There will be not just opportunities, but quite concrete individuals that come into your life. Yeah, the Ace of Cups confirms. The Ace of Cups means a new beginning, romantically speaking. The Ace always means that something fresh is happening, and the Suit of Cups is the suit of your emotions, so that corresponds to your love life, it corresponds to your feelings. And then we've also received the Death card next. Don't freak out, group number 4. What this means is that after each death there comes a fresh beginning, right? It's like a rebirth. So literally with the endings that you're experiencing, you will have a completely fresh start emotionally that is actually in a frequency of success, okay? That's actually a fresh beginning where you can have a successful relationship, because sometimes so much has happened, so many lies, so many fights, so many arguments, that there's no point in trying. It's best to just be single. And either it's been years and that's the only way you can give the second chance, or you just don't give the second chance at all and you always start afresh, because someone who really values you won't allow for the opportunity to lose you. Next up, we have the 3 of Cups, which I love to call the party card, because this is a message of having fun. I see you going out to birthday parties, perhaps weddings, baby showers. The 3 of Cups is a message of going out, drinking, having fun. Have a drink or two. Have one for me, group number 4, because you guys know I don't drink, but if you like it, I love it, group number 4. Of course, don't go too crazy, but have fun, okay? Have a good time. Have the fries, have the cake, enjoy yourself. And here within the 6 of Pentacles, remember that there are people who are jealous of how many great friendships that you have. There are people out here who are jealous of the fact that, yeah, you look young, you look good, you've got a baby face, you are in shape, and you're still living your best life. You're not spending 50 hours at the gym and never having a good time, never having fun, never living your life. And you are going to feel that there are certain people who are just waiting for you to bump your head, romantically speaking. Don't share what's going on in your love life with anyone other than your very, very closest circle. Don't do it, because one thing that I do see here is that you're a very open and trusting person. And that's beautiful. That's great, group number 4. But not everybody deserves to have these pieces of information that Spirit is about to unravel about your love life for the month of May. So I'm going to clear and cleanse the space, and we'll delve a little more deeply into your reading. You don't have to lift a finger, and I'll speak to you in just a second. Welcome back, group number 4. So let's delve just a little more deeply into your reading, as there are some more messages to unravel for the month of May. We have individuality as well as baggage. You have your own individual baggage, and you have baggage that is super unique to you. You know how people say, oh, you're 1 in a million? But group number 4, you are really 1 in a billion, because you have your own individual reasons why you are the way that you are, and emotional baggage needs to be unpacked in order for relationships not to be weighed down. And you have to be able to trust someone to unpack what you've been through, because it is a lot, group number 4, and it's also been what has shaped you into the beautiful, kind, empathetic, mesmerizing person that you are today. And I see here in boundaries that it's taught you how to create healthy boundaries, because until you knew how to create and enforce healthy boundaries, you unfortunately had a lot of people walking all over you. Love may challenge your boundaries, and it's important that you protect them even in a romantic relationship. Why you're receiving this message is because Spirit wants you to know there is romantic love here during the month of May that will make you want to step over your boundaries, that will make you want to compromise your boundaries. But don't do it, group number 4, especially at the start of a relationship. It can be really, really tempting to overstep your own boundaries, but don't do it. And if you need any advice, my soulmate guarantee circle is available for that. I created this for high-value single women who want to empower each other to uphold their boundaries, to never settle for less. 24/7, we've got things going on in there, love readings, love manifestation modules. And when you feel like slipping, or you feel like texting your toxic ex, or talking to that situationship again, we are here to hold each other accountable and to a higher level that we deserve, keeping our standards high. And I intentionally curated and created this because I don't want anyone with any type of victim mentality energy in here. This is high vibe. This is for all ages and all backgrounds. But it is also application only to join my soulmate guarantee, because the whole point of that is for you to find your soulmate. And while you are en route to finding your soulmate, to not settle for less and take a detour of many years or even a marriage with kids with someone who isn't your soulmate. So this space is literally created to keep you on track, on direct route to your soulmate. I'll leave it below in the description box. And as I said, it is application only in order to protect everyone who is part of this community and everyone who's part of this space. Remember, boundaries. Boundaries are really important when it comes to love and the energies that you keep around you, because you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So make sure these are 5 people that you admire and look up to and would want to be more like. So we've got anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. I love this for you, group number 4. Literally, love is coming your way in May, and your guides are trying to say to you, embrace the anticipation, embrace the fact that you know it's coming, that you know it's close, that you know love is just around the corner. Embrace this feeling, because group number 4, there's not many places on planet Earth where you will, because group number 4, as they say, when you know, you know. And we know for you, group number 4, for the month of May. Then we've got Queen of Pentacles energy. That is the energy of the 100% high value, uplifted, ambitious woman. That is the energy of we don't chase, we attract. And that's exactly what we do here in this community. We don't chase, we only attract what we desire. We hold the pentacles. And it's funny because my deck artist, this is my self-published Pastel Journey Tarot deck for any of you who are new, because I know there's a lot of new people on the channel. But the Queen of Pentacles is actually a representation of one time I was wearing this strawberry dress, and the artist who created this deck saw that I posted that on Instagram, and that is what the Queen of Pentacles was based on, because she felt like I was in such boss energy creating this deck and self-publishing it. So I love the story behind the Queen of Pentacles resonating in that way, and why I'm sharing it with you, group number 4, is to remind you of what a boss you are, to remind you that you can be soft, gentle, feminine, and yet still be a kick-ass entrepreneur and business owner. You can be soft, gentle, feminine, and yet still be taken seriously when it comes to all of your dreams, aspirations, and the things that you've got going for you in your career. Now, the Princess of Cups is a representation of you going for a completely fresh start romantically with someone during the month of May that leaves you feeling like when you were 16 again, you know, when you're texting and waiting for them to reply and you're having your boba, your bubble tea, your matcha, and you're just in this little bubble of love. That's what we've got here in the Princess of Cups for you, but it's a very fun, lighthearted type of feeling. It's a feeling of experiencing love in that way again, like when you were young and you're excited. And it's not stressful like when you're an adult with some of these situationships. It's just fun. It's just nice. You know what I mean, group number 4? Let me know below in the comment section by leaving a bubble tea emoji. Yes, bubble tea emojis exist. Leave them below in the comment section to let me and others know that you're part of group 4, because that's the only way anyone would know. And also as your manifestation of you having this fun, light-hearted love that is yours during the month of May. Next up, we have got create art. You are an artist, group number 4. You have always been the type of person who is meant to create art that moves the world. And when you base your art off of love, you create the most incredible masterpieces. You know how the best songs are either love songs or breakup songs of like very intense emotions? That's what I see here for you for the month of May. And also your spirit guides are trying to say to you, get a massage. When's the last time you got a massage, group number 4? I really wonder. It's probably so long that you wouldn't even want to tell me or comment in the comment section, but I'm asking you to do it still. When was the last time you got a massage? I know actually for me, it's also been embarrassingly long. It's been like months. I feel like it's been 2 or 3 months for me, and I keep putting it off. There's this beautiful spa where I live here in Switzerland that I want to go to, and I keep putting it off. I keep having the next webinar, the next product launch, the next client that I'm onboarding, the next coaching program, just always the next thing, the next video to drop. And it's like, I'm just team need to get it done. I'm right there with you, group number 4. Maybe we should even go together. But anyways, let's move a little more deeply into your reading. We've also got the Make a Vision board card that has showed up for you. And this is another thing that I 100% recommend that you do. Make a vision board of all of your goals, dreams, and aspirations. Make it beautiful, make it aesthetic, hang it up in your living room. The vision boards I have made where I cut out the images of exactly how I want my life to look, with love, of course, as well. It's hanging in my living room, and I actually made all of the images black and white, and you know why? So that it does not disrupt the look and feel of my living room, because everything is white and not very colorful because I work with so many colors, and I didn't want to have to think about putting images together and then having to worry about the colors not going with one another. So that is my pro tip to easily making a vision board that looks super aesthetic and a collage that is almost like this retro high-end luxury type of feel. So let's move a little more deeply into it. We've got positive affirmations. Group number 4. It starts with you. You must positively affirm that you are a worthy partner, that you are an amazing person to be with, romantically speaking. And then when you affirm it to yourself, watch how the world and your lovers repeat it. When you say you're amazing, they feel it and they start to repeat it as well, and they start to see it and they start to value you way more. It's actually a manifestation trick to energetically put yourself on such a pedestal that the world has no other way but to do the same. And any lovers, anyone that you are with, romantically speaking, they feel it and they can't help but also value you way more highly, because they can feel how much you value yourself. So they can't go below that. They can't value you less, if that makes sense, because The thing is, when you can tell someone isn't confident or doesn't value themselves, okay, you may be more quick to disrespect them. But when they value themselves highly, if you've ever been in the presence of someone who values themselves highly and deeply, you know that's not someone that you're going to disrespect very quickly or very easily, because the energy just doesn't allow for that to happen. Don't allow for your energy to be doormat energy. Group number 4. If you want to have support on your journey, be in a community of like-minded women, have the connection, and also learn how to manifest your soulmate. The link to my soulmate guarantee is below in the description box for all of my gorgeous singles, and it doesn't matter what age you're at. What matters is that you are high vibrational. What matters is that you have this energy of not chasing, but attracting and valuing yourself. So, my gorgeous soul of group number 4, I trust that you enjoyed this reading for the month of May, and that you found it insightful, and that you loved how specifically it was tailored towards you. Number 4, wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings.